If you're over 60, this one everyday snack could silently raise your risk of a stroke while you sleep. No warning, no pain. One moment you're fine, and the next you can't lift your arm, your speech is slurred, or your balance is gone. Because of smoking, poor diet, or lack of exercise, but because of something they thought was safe, even healthy. As a brain doctor, I've seen this terrifying moment happen to far too many older adults. Nuts. If you or someone you love snacks on nuts regularly, this might be the most important video you watch all year. Yes, really? But what they don't realize is that some nuts eaten at the wrong time, in the wrong form, or in the wrong amount can silently damage aging blood vessels, spike blood pressure, or trigger brain bleeds, especially during the night when your brain is most vulnerable. Millions of seniors snack on almonds, cashews, pistachios, macadamia nuts, or peanut butter thinking they're doing something good for their heart, memory, or cholesterol. Today, I am going to walk you through 5 popular nuts that could be quietly increasing your stroke risk. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. And fitness gurus alike could be the quiet trigger behind a life-altering stroke in the middle of the night. Let's start with the one most people think is the healthiest. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. These compounds, when consumed in excess, can bind to calcium in the bloodstream and lead to vascular. But in seniors with naturally aging arteries and mild nighttime dehydration, this combo can set the stage for a stroke often while you sleep. His wife found him slurring his words, unable to lift his left arm. That means arteries, especially in the brain, become less flexible, more narrow, and more prone to clotting. 1. Almonds healthy for the heart, but a hidden risk for the brain. His arteries were stiff, blood pressure erratic, all consistent with chronic dietary oxalate load, something most older adults are never warned about. No diabetes, no smoking history, just years of silent buildup from nightly almond consumption. It's hard to believe, isn't it, that a handful of almonds, very snack praised by doctors, nutritionists, yet I've seen it happen. Not once, not rarely, far too often. Let me tell you about Mr. Gerald Thompson, a 70-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. Strong, disciplined, proud. Every night before bed, he'd sit in his recliner, read the paper, and eat a small bowl of almonds, about a cup's worth. Almonds are heart healthy, he told me proudly, and they are, but in the wrong amount, at the wrong time, especially in older adults, they can quietly become dangerous. I didn't know a snack could take away my independence. Here's what most people don't know. Almonds are extremely high in oxalates. In younger adults, the body handles this better. Mr. Thompson didn't feel a thing. He went to bed like every other night. But at 5:30 a.m., the scan confirmed eton ischemic stroke. No clogged arteries. His blood work revealed high oxalate and calcium levels. And the worst part, almonds taste safe. Familiar, comforting, but more is not better. Your kidneys don't flush oxalates like they used to. Your arteries don't bounce back. One healthy choice made daily can quietly become a neurological catastrophe. Mr. Thompson is now in a wheelchair. He can't drive. He needs help dressing. I thought I was being smart, he told me, eyes watering. So next time you reach for almonds, especially at night, and if almonds surprised you, just wait until you hear about the nut that can spike your blood pressure silently while you sleep. 2. Cashews, packed with magnesium, but a hidden threat for high blood pressure. Cashews buttery, creamy, satisfying. They're a go-to snack for older adults trying to eat clean and avoid processed junk. After all, they're full of healthy fats and magnesium, right? That's what every label and TV health segment says. But here's the truth. For those with high blood pressure or heart issues, cashews can push your pressure into the danger zone, especially at night. Meet Mrs. Linda Carver, AD, a retired librarian from Pennsylvania. Every night at 9 p.m., she'd enjoy a small bowl of roasted, salted cashews while watching game shows. It was comfort, a ritual. She took her medications on time, stayed active, avoided sweets. Then one morning, she woke up dizzy, disoriented, heart racing. Her blood pressure was 190 to 106. In the scans showed no clot spot. Her pressure was dangerously unstable. She hadn't missed a dose. What changed? The cashews. Like most store-bought nuts, they were heavily salted. One handful had over 180 milligrams of sodium. She was eating 2 or 3 every night. After 60, your body doesn't process sodium the same. Kidneys slow down. Blood vessels get more sensitive. Even moderate extra salt, especially in the evening, can cause nighttime spikes. And when blood pressure surges during sleep, your brain is in danger. Hemorrhagic stroke risk shoots up. Mrs. Carver didn't have a stroke that night, but now lives with dizziness. She's fallen twice. Needs sleep monitoring? I never thought a few cashews would end my independence, she said. That's the cost, not just blood pressure, but balance, confidence, and freedom. So next time you reach for that salty snack, Ask, is it worth the risk? 3. Macadamia nuts. Heart-healthy fat that could be harming your brain. Macadamia nuts. The gold standard of healthy snacks. Creamy, rich, full of good fats. They're in trail mixes, gift baskets, and even Mediterranean diets. But here's the part you weren't told. Macadamia nuts, if eaten regularly and without limits, can silently elevate cholesterol, heart and arteries, and increase stroke risk. Mr. James Hollis, 81, a retired postal worker from Arizona, enjoyed a spoonful every morning and evening with his coffee and tea. They're good for my heart, he told me, and in moderation they can be. But Mr. Hollis had just survived a minute. Slurred speech, sudden weakness. He brushed it off until his brain scan said otherwise. Cholesterol, buildup, and arterial stiffness. Macadamias are high in mannose, healthy in small amounts but not when consumed without fiber or omega-3 salts. Worse, for those on statins, macadamia fat can mask LDL cholesterol surges. Just 10 nuts equals 200 calories, 20 grams fat. For seniors, metabolism slows, liver weakens, arteries, age, needs help. When vessels harden, it takes just one clot to cause disaster. I didn't know something so fancy could steal my freedom. Mr. Hollis now walks with a cane. He can't drive. I thought I was being smart, he said. Sometimes, it's not bad habits. It's good habits done wrong. 4. Pistachios. Small, green, and silently raising your blood pressure. They look harmless. Cheerful, green. Found in trail mixes, plains, holiday bowls. In raw, unsalted form they're heart smart. But for seniors, the risk isn't the pistachio. It's the salt. Meet Mrs. Gloria Westbrook, 85, retired school teacher from Michigan. Every night, while winding down, she'd snack on roasted pistachios. Better than chips, she'd say. But her snack was packed with over 200 milligrams of sodium per serving, sometimes more. For younger adults, recovery is easier. For older adults, that sodium load, especially at night, is dangerous. One morning, Gloria collapsed. Dizzy, confused, couldn't walk straight. Her blood pressure, 198/112. Scans showed no stroke but vascular stress, stiffened arteries, and nighttime instability. The culprit, her pistachios, were reversing her medication's effect overnight. I didn't know it would cost me my freedom. Roasted pistachios, even lightly salted ones, can counteract blood pressure meds when eaten before bed. The spike doesn't wake wit, happens silently. A soft, safe protein. Easy to eat when chewing is hard. That's when strokes strike. Gloria survived boot, now uses a walker, needs part-time care. I just wanted something to crunch on, she said, through tears. He felt lightheaded. Noticed swelling. One night, he lost balance and hit his head. Every night, banana, wheat bread, and peanut butter. 5. Peanut butter. Comforting, but quietly damaging your blood vessels. Peanut butter. Creamy. Familiar. But what if I told you that for seniors, especially with heart conditions or high blood pressure, peanut butter can become the most dangerous thing in your kitchen? Mr. Don Willis, 79, a Vietnam vet from Kentucky, lived alone. He thought he was doing everything right, but slowly, his energy faded. At the hospital, dangerously high blood pressure, early signs of atherosclerosis. His peanut butter natural, popular brand was full of hidden sugar, hydrogenated oil, and sodium. 2 tablespoons equals 190 milligrams sodium. These processed fats inflame arteries. Sweeteners spike blood sugar, especially dangerous at night when metabolism slows. Older bodies can't clear these as efficiently. Arteries, loss elasticity. Inflammation rises. Stroke risk increases. Don now has a home nurse. Uses a walker. Doc, it was just peanut butter, he whispered. I didn't know it was slowly breaking me down. 6. What should you eat instead? After everything I've shared, you might feel uneasy. How could something as natural and innocent as nuts become a threat to your brain and independence? But we're never told how drastically the aging body changes the rules. I understand that feeling deeply. Many of my older patients have felt the same. People who try to make healthy choices why. The food that once nourished you can now quietly chip away at your health. Your kidneys, liver, arteries, and blood pressure. Dante behaved the same at 75 as they did at 45. But her blood pressure was unstable. Her balance had worsened. Her memory was slipping. So, what should you eat instead? What can support your brain, blood vessels, and long-term independence without risking a stroke while you sleep? Let me tell you about Mrs. Margaret Lane, 73, a retired nurse from Minnesota. She came to me confused, fatigued, frustrated. She was taking a handful of supplements and snacking on mixed nuts twice a day, thinking she was protecting her brain and heart. No pills, no processed nut blends, no powdered brain boosters. I feel like I'm doing everything they say I should, she told me, but I'm falling apart. So we did something radical. We stripped it all back to real food. Just simple, whole, natural food at the right time, in the right combinations. Her mornings started with a soft-boiled egg, a clean source of protein and choline for memory, half an avocado, rich in potassium and healthy fats to support vessels, 1 slice of whole grain toast. For steady, gentle energy, a small handful of unsalted walnuts or ground flax seed, high in omega-3, south and fiber. Gentle on the arteries, I feel clear again. Not as a shortcut, but as real, healing, nourishment your aging brain understands. A glass of room temperature water to support hydration and circulation. Lunches were light, but nourishing soups with leafy greens, beans, lentils, or salmon salad. Dinners were early often, including sweet potatoes, roasted vegetables, and grilled chicken or trout. An awareness of how every bite impacts your brain, your blood vessels, and your future. She added berries throughout the day for antioxidant benefits and avoided eating anything heavy after 7 p.m. And yes, some of them can help in the right amounts, at the right time, under the right conditions, every single day. And within weeks something changed. Her blood pressure stabilized, dizziness disappeared, her energy returned. She looked at me and said, "I don't just feel better." That's the power of food when used wisely. Not as a drug. If there's one message I want you to take away today, it's this. Your body isn't failing you, it's asking you to listen. You don't need extreme diets or expensive supplements. You need balance. Simplicity, final wake-up call. Your brain is listening to every bite. At this stage in life, every decision carries more weight, especially when it comes to your health. Your brain isn't just affected by what you do, or don't do, it's shaped, protected, or harmed by what you eat. For decades, we've been told that nuts, supplements, and natural snacks are the golden keys to longevity. But as we age, the rules change. But when used the wrong way, especially late at night or in large amounts, they can quietly set the stage for your body processes sodium differently. Your arteries lose flexibility. Your kidneys slowed down. What was safe at 40 might be dangerous at 75. That's not fear, that's biology. The 5 nuts we discuss, almonds, cashews, macadamia nuts, pistachios, and peanut butter aren't evil. Stroke, brain bleeds, nerve damage, memory loss, and the scariest part. Most warning signs, whisper, not scream. You just feel a little dizzy, a little foggy, a little off. Until one night, everything changes. I've seen too many patients lose their speech, their balance, or their independence, not from smoking or junk food, but from the very foods they thought were helping them. The good news, awareness is medicine. You can still protect your brain. You can eat in a way that nourishes without harming. You can build habits that support your mind, heart, and independence without guesswork. You are not too old. You are not too late. But you do need to act. So when you go back to your kitchen today, pause before you grab that familiar jar or snack, read the label, listen to your body. And most importantly, ask yourself, is this feeding my brain, or is it slowly stealing it from me? These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and consciously. Your turn, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other in this journey of embracing these truths. If you found this video helpful, please comment with a 1. If not, feel free to comment with a 0. Your feedback means a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching Vital Proof channel, and here's to living life on your own terms.